if you continue to call people that word, they will become it eventually. You know, some people will. So you just need to be careful, is all I'm saying. And welcome to another Nikki Grace Thoughts video. Now, I know you guys have seen the title and you'll be like, oh no, Nicole's gonna start some trouble. You know, I actually don't want to start any trouble, but I just feel like it's time to talk about it. To be honest, I'm talking about it for a certain reason. It's because I watch a YouTube channel called the Grapevine TV, or is it? The Grapevine, yeah, it's called the Grapevine. It's called the Grapevine. I don't know where I got TV from. I just feel like I'm watching it like it's a TV show. And basically, a bunch of black people come together and they talk about different topics, basically. And their latest video, as of now, as I am filming this video, it's called The Grapevine, a conversation with black LGBTQ millennials. So I've been watching Grapevine for a good maybe half a year. And, you know, I watch their videos, I leave my 2 cents of what I think, and then I keep it moving. This isn't the first Grapevine video I've spoken about, and it probably won't be the last one. And yes, because this got quite a bit of engagement, which I'm not surprised at, I thought to do a video about it. I haven't looked at what it said yet, what anybody said, so I just thought to share it while I'm on here and talk about it, since I've never really myself spoke about this particular topic. And so I thought I would take this opportunity to do so now. I know this is a very controversial and a kind of like a stepping on eggshells type of topic, but the way I see it, it is everywhere now. You know, they're making it a norm. It will, if I'm honest, it will never be normal to me, but they're making it a norm within today's society. You see it on TV, you see it on your favorite shows, you see it in schools, and you hear it on the radio, on the news, at work. LGBTQ is everywhere. Do you know what I mean? So there's no point trying to hide from it, you know, like, or not talk about it. It's what it is. It's out there. So people, and because it is out there, people should be able to talk about it. You know what I mean? Like, point blank to the period. Now, I'm not really here to be putting anyone down or to be showing any hate or anything like that. I am just here to give my views. That's it, my views. Because basically I left a couple of comments on the Grapevine on this particular episode. So I just want to share that with you and share the response that I got on it. Now, before I've even looked at the comments, I feel like the homophobic word is just going to appear, because it always does appear, even though it may even not be homophobic. Do you know what I mean? But while we're here, let me just give you the meaning of the word homophobic, just so we can get that out of the way. Okay, so the meaning of homophobic is having or showing a dislike of or prejudice against homosexual people. So now that is out of the way. That is what homophobic means. So I don't have any prejudice against them, and I do not dislike them. So now can I move on? Can we move on from this? Because I just feel like that's what's going to come up. And can I just say, while we're talking about the homophobic word, if you keep misusing that word and keep calling people that word, they will become that word, because that's kind of what happens. If you keep telling people there's something, they become that thing. And, you know, imagine you just have your own views, because equal rights, equal opinions, everyone can believe what they believe, and people are just stabbing that homophobic word. Like, you know, people from that community, or anyone really, are calling you homophobic. What do you think it's going to do to that person? It's going to start making them hate the LGBT community and hate the people that are calling them this, which then makes them homophobic. They didn't have any hate or any dislike in the beginning, but because of their own views that may be unpopular, then they get shot down for it. So just be careful when you call people. It can't affect me, because, you know, there's no way, you know, sticks and stones kind of thing. It can't make a difference to me. But I'm just saying, not everybody's like me. So if you continue to call people that word, they will become it eventually. You know, some people will. So you just need to be careful, is all I'm saying. Okay, so let's get on to the comments that I wrote on the Grapevine and see what responses I got. So I wrote 2 comments. So I'm going to start with the first one that I wrote, which was about maybe a few minutes after watching it. Wow, this is literally the most engagement I have had on a Grapevine or the Grapevine video ever since watching it. Okay, so FYI, this video was posted about a week ago. So like I said, I haven't looked at these comments since I posted them. I just kind of thought I'd leave them and wait for this video. So, yeah, so my first comment was, only because people don't agree with the lifestyle of LGBTQ. I said the lifestyle, okay? Lifestyle of LGBTQ doesn't mean they're homophobic. People are allowed to agree and disagree with whatever they like. True statement, yes or no? Yes or no, right? People are allowed to agree or disagree with whatever they like or want in life. It's just normal, okay? Okay, it got 18 likes, but it also got 16 comments. 16! Like, really? Okay, guys, here we go. And if you do, like, become a keyboard warrior in the comment section below and start trolling, it's fine, but I'm not going to address it. I'm not going to address you because I'm not here for anything pay. I'm just here to give my opinion and keep it moving. You know what I mean? If you want to have a proper conversation about it, we can talk about it. But if you're just here to just, you know... Well, they say people only listen to respond. So if you're one of them type of people, I'm not going to address your comment at all. I'm not going to delete it because I don't really care. But I'm not going to address it because I'm not here to fight. Okay? Okay. Let's be adults about this. Let's be mature about this. Okay? Okay. So someone put, homosexuals don't understand that concept. That got 11 likes. Someone else said, by the same logic, other people are allowed to disagree with our blackness. How can you agree or disagree with blackness? You can see it. It is right here. It is here, black. LGBTQ is mentally and emotionally. We can't see that. So I don't get that. How do you disagree with blackness? I don't get it. I don't understand the comment, maybe. Maybe I'm confused. Someone replied to that comment saying, you can't compare homosexuality with a person's race. Homosexuality is a lifestyle. Thank you, Miss Beautiful. Thank you. I'm like, what? How do you compare LGBTQ with someone who's black or not? Like, your eyes can tell if someone's black or not, or if someone's white or Asian. Like, that's crazy. So Miss Beautiful's comment got 8 likes. Then someone else put, I think you are misunderstanding not agreeing and discrimination. It's fine not to agree with something. I don't agree with most religions, but I'm not intolerant. LGBTQ people exist, always have, and will continue to exist. To deny them basic rights or deny their existence is something different than not agreeing. Well, that's fine. I didn't say discrimination. I just said not agreeing. But as soon as you say not agreeing, they still don't like it. That's what I've seen from my experience. You know what I mean? So I fully understand their comment. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, discrimination within anything is wrong. 100%. That got 7 likes. Someone put, it's not something to agree or disagree. It just is. If someone said they don't agree with the heterosexual lifestyle, it would sound ridiculous to you because I'm sure you don't think of your sexuality as a lifestyle, nor do LGBT people. Prejudice and ignorance is a better word than phobic. See, this person said it's not something to agree or disagree. So again, it's like you don't get a choice. It's just, you have to just agree with whatever. And it's like, no, I have my own rights to agree and disagree. And yes, if someone said to me, oh, I don't agree with the heterosexual lifestyle, it would sound weird. Of course it would, because it's strange. But would I say, oh, would I just make noise and would I start fighting with people about it? No, I would be like, okay, cool. Like, you don't have to. Like, it doesn't matter. Yes, it's my lifestyle and, you know, it's how I believe we should live and whatnot. But if someone doesn't agree with that or agree with that's the only way you should live, it's okay. I'm not fighting anyone about it. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not going to call anyone prejudiced or ignorant or whatever, like, because I don't feel like I need to attack people with words because I know who I am. And I think that's the difference. Like, I feel like a lot of these LGBTQ people maybe feel lost and don't know who they are. So if they don't get validation, if they don't hear, I agree with your lifestyle, then their insecurities start to play in. Look, coming from someone who is a Christian and hasn't had it easy because of what I believe, if you believe what you are doing is right, then just go for it. Stop fighting people. It's not going to change. And stop hating people. It's not going to change anything. There's a famous saying that I absolutely love. And it's, hating someone is like drinking poison and expecting them to die. So while you're feeling angry and insecure, other people are just living their best life. You know what I mean? They're just living their best life. So why would I then get all up in my feelings? For what reason? So to that comment, I'm saying, yes, in my rights, I'm allowed to agree and disagree because it's my rights and everyone has freedom to think and feel what they want. Why? Because God gave us free will. If God didn't give us free will, LGBTQ wouldn't even be a thing. So I don't understand what the problem is here. Everyone can feel what they feel, but then when I feel, it's like, no, but I'm allowed to. So I disregard that. Someone else put, this is not a lifestyle. I'm not going to say any cuss words. And they put, saying that is ignorant. Again, throwing out a word. No wonder why people think you're a homophobe. Again, the hate word. And I knew it would come. I expected it. But like I said, I'm not even going to entertain that because that's their what you call it? That is their defense mechanism. So it's cool. Someone replied to someone called Erin saying, bull. I live a heterosexual lifestyle and it's normal. Heterosexuality is normal across the globe. I'm gonna leave it there. Someone else put, no one said it wasn't, lol, chill out. I'm just telling you that everyone isn't heterosexual, just like everyone doesn't have blonde hair and blue eyes. See, no one said that though. Where do people, like, I feel like people just speak comments that wasn't even a part of the original comment. I just said at the beginning that we know that there's more than just heterosexual. It's out there. It's everywhere. We know this, you know? No one said that. Anyways, the comment goes on to say, LGBT people are a minority, that they are not the majority, and we all know as people of colour, sometimes the majority is ignorant of the minority because the minority being different than themselves. It's not about ignorance, but at the end of the day, sometimes, you know, if we're all used to one way of living and then something new comes into play, obviously people are going to be like, what is going on here? Like, it's just the natural, what do you call it? It's like the natural reflex. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. We're not robots. You can't just expect everyone to be on number one and then as soon as number two comes out, everyone is now number two. Like, it doesn't work that way. Like I said, I don't think anyone should discriminate or have hate towards this community or whatnot, but we're just not robots. I don't know what to say to you. We're not robots. And so only because some people say jump doesn't mean we're going to say how high. Like, that's just not the world we live in. Everyone has free will, you know what I mean? Then someone else said blackness and homosexuality are not the same thing, which is good. 6 likes, nice. Someone said, so can I disagree with the fact that a person is black or white? All of a sudden now we're losing our eyesight. Like, if you see a black person and you want to say they're not black, then fine. If you want to look around, if you want to be crazy, then be crazy. You can see with your own 2 eyes if someone is black or if someone is white. Like, what are you talking about? Like, why are they taking it to the extreme? Like, I literally don't get it. Not only are we losing our sense of sight, we're just losing our minds. We see a white person, we want to call them black. Like, literally, this is the world we're going to right now, guys. So be ready for it, because people now want to say, well, you're black, but I see that you're black, but I disagree. What is it to disagree? Like, is the sky not blue? Is the sky not blue? What are you talking about? Anyways, It goes on to say, how about I disagree with you having curly hair? How do you disagree with how a person is and still think you're not homophobic? Everything this person is saying is an outward thing. Is an outward thing. But the LGBTQ community is an inward thing. It's what they feel. That's what they say they feel. Yeah, it's their mental state of mind. So what are they talking about? Why are they talking about things on the outer and not things on the inner? Do you know what I mean? Do you know if someone goes like, oh, I'm depressed? And you're like, no, you're not. Because you can't, I know it's not the right thing to say, don't get me wrong. But, you know, we can't see it. So, you know, we feel like we have, you know, space to say that we don't believe you. Whereas if I come to you and say I have curly hair, you're gonna say no, you don't? Are we turning crazy as well? Like, anyways. Someone put, homosexuality will never be accepted globally by any race of people or by any religion. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what this world is coming to. So I don't know. All I know is that slavery is never going to end. That's all I know. I can't really talk about any other thing. The thing is, it can't be accepted due to the fact that, you know, religion is out there and people follow religions, and certain religions don't accept, you know, the LGBT community. They don't hate them. They don't discriminate against them. They're not homophobics. They just don't accept their lifestyle. So unless, you know, the world literally freezes over, kind of thing. A lot of people don't agree with my lifestyle either. You know, you just kind of get over it. Know who you are, innit? Know who you are. That got 2 likes. Someone said to me, thank you. No problem. Someone said, just like white people have a right to disagree with your existence as a brown person. Like, didn't I just say slavery? Did I say slavery will always be there, or racism will always be there? Maybe I meant to say racism. Like I said, racism will always be there. So this comment, it doesn't matter, because like I just said, racism will always be there. The person said, just like white people have a right to disagree with your existence as a brown person, unwash your brain, love. My brain is completely washed, Maggie, because I am not in denial. Do you know what I mean? I'm not in denial. I know there's slavery. I know there's racism that's always going to be there. That's the difference between me and people like you, because I actually know that racism is out there. I'm not saying I accept it, but it is what it is. What do you want me to do about it personally? How do you want me to stop racism? How do you want me to make a certain amount of white people to accept me for being black? How do you want me to do that? Fam, if you don't want to accept it, then don't accept it. I personally do not care. That is the difference. I don't care, because I know who I am and I love myself enough. I love myself enough to not get white people's validation. Do you know what I mean? Like, what is the problem here? Like, I just don't understand. I feel like this is going to have to be a 2-part video, because this is still only comment 1 and I don't even know what's going to happen on comment 2. Someone replied to someone saying, just like heterosexuality's lifestyle, you people choose to breed recklessly and contribute to overpopulation. Wow. So now we out here getting cussed for being heterosexual because now we're making too many babies. You just can't win in this world, can you? Wow. And my dear misanthropic black chick, how were you born again? Are you a part of this overpopulation? Maybe you're a part of this overpopulation, Maggie, because the fact that you're here living and breathing, clearly you're one of the problems of today's society, being overpopulated. Like, what do you... This same person put, also, I have to ask, why are you so pressed about us? I mean, no one forced you to watch this video, but you did for reason, even though you knew what it was going to be about. We're a minority of the population, but you sound extremely pressed about us existing and just living our lives. I don't think Miss Beautiful sounded pressed or sounded extremely pressed about you guys living your lives. I just feel like she watched the video and gave her opinion. Like, everybody is allowed to do so. We've come to the last comment of this of my one comment and then replied to Miss Beautiful saying, wow, straight men are so emotional. Oh my gosh. I'm not quite sure where that comment has come from. I don't know if I've missed something. I just think men in general are emotional. I'm not gonna lie to you. Men are just emotional beings. Okay, guys, I am gonna leave it here because yeah, I got so much more interaction on this comment than I thought. I didn't know I'd get so much interaction. So I will do a part 2 to this video and I will leave this here. Guys, of course, as always, I want to know your thoughts about this situation. I just feel like, the way I see it, if you want to be offended by something, then be offended by something. And if you don't want to be offended by something, then don't be offended by something. Do you know what I mean? Like, choose your emotion. Don't let someone else choose your emotion for you. Do you know what I mean? Like, choose. Do you want to be offended or you don't? Just for the sake of this video, I just want to say everyone should be allowed to live the way they want to live. And no one should force anything on anyone. Period. Okay? Period. So yeah, guys. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And click the bell for post notifications so you can get all my videos as they come through. Especially when part 2 comes through. You don't want to miss it, guys. Guys. We are out. I'll see you for part 2. Bye.